So I do see a lot of concussions from cheerleading. In fact, I have a competitive cheerleader right now in my clinic. She's 17. She's been a competitive cheerleader her entire life and has had 3 concussions. We see it from a couple different mechanisms. When you look at sort of the flyer, they're high up in the air, they get dropped. But even with that, I see bases probably more frequently than I see the flyer. They get a head-to-head collision from the flyer falling, they get it kicked in the head, so the base is more dangerous of a place to be than even where the flyer's at. Concussion can happen in various parts of the brain. It really depends on how the brain was injured. If you get hit on one side, the brain kind of gets pushed back and you can hit on the opposite side of the brain and get what we call coup or contra coup lesions, which are basically where you have both sides of the brain that get hurt even though you only got struck on the head itself in one part. As far as, risk of head injury or concussion, I would say that cheerleading easily is in the top 5 when you look at female sports. One of the hard things with cheerleading is many of these concussions go unreported. For example, the cheerleader that I mentioned before, she didn't come in to see me and didn't let anybody know. She got concussed 4 days before her competition, performed halfway through it, couldn't even see straight. After you've had a concussion, you're about 3 to 6 times more likely to have another concussion at some point in your life. The worst thing that you can do is sustain another head injury while you're recovering from a previous head injury. It's extremely dangerous for them because they're, at much higher risk of catastrophic injury. When that happens, it takes a significant amount of time for you to fully recover from your head injury.